me take that at?
Yo, what's up? What's good, man? What's going down on your side of town? You already know what it is on a fantastic Friday night. It's the Virtual Man Cave podcast, and it's the usual crew minus a few, but you know how we do. Let me introduce you to the host with the most that we got going on tonight, man. You can see my good brother, Arthur Sobers, aka the Panamanian professor right there, cooling with the Panamanian flag behind him. Up next, we got D Rigger, aka Unk, the triple OG of the crew with the hoodie on, you know what I'm saying? And you see over there my good brother Nate, you know what I'm saying? MLB Nate the Great, you know what I'm saying? In a black hoodie, like he ready for drama tonight. And last but not least, man, you got me, the good brother Jay from around the way, yo. What's good, family? What's going on with y'all, yo?
What up?
Hey, Friday night.
You just got paid.
Nah, this
Going to get a drink.
y'all got paid this week. Y'all got paid this week.
Who?
You said just got paid. You got paid this week.
I mean, it's a song. I'm singing a song.
This is Unk. You get paid all the time.
I get paid every day, man.
I didn't get paid. I didn't get paid by my government job. But
Listen, we need those. We get paid every day, and people hook us up with those donations.
Buy your hat.
You see the cash app. You see the cash app down below, $ Virtual Man Cave, yo. You see the design that we got right here? I got the Virtual Man Cave script and logo set up, you know what I'm saying? With the apple to the side. You see Art. You see Nate the Great right there with the Apple logo in the front of the hat. You see we all got different colorways and different logos and stuff like that. So, yo, hit us up on the Cash App. Let us know your description. Send that $30. We're going to send it free shipping and handling. Let us know the colorway and all that fly stuff, information that we need. And we got you, yo. You know what I mean? So, bro, man, how y'all feeling, man?
It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday.
Hey, the nose up, kid. What up, yo?
What up? What up?
Peace.
Gotta send the shout outs. Man, it's Friday, y'all. Why ain't we got no? Why ain't we got no? Hey, Jay. Why we ain't got no beer?
Well, I don't drink beer, so I got some soda.
Oh no, you ain't supposed to be drinking soda. We're not drinking soda on the show either. Everybody get you some water. Everybody get you some water.
Water.
Or some juice. Say, oh, my bad, Nate. Or some juice. Drink some juice.
Romy, what up?
Romy, what up?
Romay.
Peace. Nah, man, how y'all week been, man? What the work week been looking like for y'all fellas, man?
Well, I mean, like I said, I'm in 3 different locations now, so I'm.
They got you traveling, Art? They got you moving around?
Yeah, man.
That's terrible.
They giving you, they paying you, they giving you mileage, bro.
Yeah,
the gas ain't cheap.
No, gas. It ain't. It well, no, it ain't cheap. No, but I'm getting mileage. I'm getting
good.
Oh, I hope. Because at $5.32 a gallon,
and I'm gonna tell you
in the Denver,
I'm gonna tell you the irony.
Charge your ass for that gas, boy.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you the irony. I just put 4 brand new tires on my joint too. As soon as I put them new tires on it, yo, Art, we need you to go to another location. Like, really?
Well, At least you're getting good gas mileage, Joe.
I mean, so
You know what? Hey, it's not that, Jay. You should see these streets out here, bruh. Art be driving in the streets of Maryland. Them streets is dangerous. It's a dangerous streets.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this, man.
Hey, Smith Jeremy, yo, shout out, man, all the way from France, yo.
Two places. If you can drive in these two places, you can drive anywhere. And you already know the first one. And that's NYC.
Yep.
Second one, Panama City.
Nah, hey. I gotta add one in there, y'all.
Where?
New Jersey.
Nah, I gotta add one in.
Oh.
You ready? India.
You been to India?
Never. But I've seen the pictures and the videos.
No. We not gonna be just putting out there. They got bad asphalt in India if you ain't never drove on it. Now, you drove, you've been through the tri-state area, Jay. I know you drove. I know you've been on some terrible roads.
Listen, I lived in
India, nigga. Have you been to? Ain't you been across the bridge on the Verrazano Narrow? You know what that like? I ain't never seen potholes on the bridge. I ain't never seen potholes on that bridge.
As an adult, I'm sorry. As an adult on the Verrazano, that is literally the scariest bridge on the East Coast. As an adult,
hey, and that Bay Bridge. I don't care. Hey, the Bay Bridge over here, Art. The Bay Bridge over here.
I don't like that either. But for some reason, as a kid, I used to
like any bridge.
As a kid, man.
I don't like any bridge. I'll be real with you. I don't like any
bridge either. But
I hate going over bridges.
But driving over bridges, that anxiety is something brand new for me. As a kid, I didn't care. But as an adult, when I'm driving, the 301 bridge.
That's because you're driving now, Art, right? Now it's because you're driving. When you was riding in the car, you didn't care. You didn't have no responsibility. Now you got a responsibility of getting that car across.
As a kid going over a bridge, it was fun. As an adult driving, you like, oh, Lord Jesus. And you just going up that hill, that incline just keep going higher and higher. You like, oh, man.
And I'm going to tell you what's worse. What's another bad bridge is the 301 bridge coming from Virginia. Oh my
God!
And they just widened that bridge. Before it was one lane each way.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you. And then look, my wife be in the car. She'd be like, "Relax, shut up, because you're not helping. You're not helping."
Every time you say relax, I'm not gonna relax. It makes it worse.
Just shut up. Let me do this.
Every time you say relax, I grip the wheel even tighter.
And be like, stop. And that's the worst thing you can do. That's the worst thing you can do is tense up on the steering wheel. But you be like, look, because driving up to the bridge, I'm leaning, I'm chilling.
I was just about to say that. I swear to God.
To the bridge,
you be cooling.
Yeah, get to the bridge, you.
Yo, your elbows be on your knees for stability. You just want to keep the car straight.
Oh my God. Yo.
Listen, I'm not looking in my rear view mirror. I'm not looking at my side view mirror. I'm looking straight. I'm going straight.
Hey, like the horses in the derbies, I'm like this.
Yep. I got my blinders on and I'm going straight. Don't nobody talk to me. Don't breathe too loud. If you got a fart, you better hold it.
Matter of fact, turn the music down.
Yep.
I don't want to bob and then just no.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Yo.
Yeah, but that bridge, those bridges are scary.
The thing about the Chesapeake Bridge is when you're not in the tunnel, the bridge is so close to the freaking water. You could reach out and touch the water. No.
That Shamu gonna jump over you. Listen, Free Willy gonna jump over your car.
About Shamu or Free Willy? It's them damn rockfish they got down there that weigh about 40 pounds and want to jump up out the water and hit your ass. That's what you better worry about.
And then look, I'm gonna tell you, And the bike, but the bikers down there though, them cats be on that brick like nothing. Like, yo, you crazy.
Yeah, because they trying to get across that joint mad fast. They don't want to catch no wind gusts, no nothing. I'm doing
They like,
100 across this
it's not
bridge.
them. It's the damn people going slow. That's let them that they
Hey,
got to bob and weave through when they be going through there. They be shit.
nah, these jokers be
Right.
splitting lanes. They be in between the cars, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
bro.
They just crazy.
Yeah,
They just crazy.
yeah.
You know, they need Jesus in their life, yo.
Nah, like you said, they trying to hurry up and get across that mofo. They like, yo,
I
I'm
mean, I
done.
respect it, but you know what's also crazy, man? This joint. Oh, cancel. I gotta show y'all. We're gonna start off with this first video. Again, this joint, we don't condone any form of violence or anything like that. But this video is crazy. We gotta share and talk about it, yo, because that's what we do.
What? Why the fuck you put my baby here? Why the fuck? Why the fuck you outside my courtroom? Why the fuck is she outside my courtroom? Son, yo, why the fuck y'all brought her here? I have a son, yo. Son, give me a little relax. Relax.
Yo, what's wrong with these dudes, man? I mean,
Hey, can I say something I don't think anybody expects to say? I would like to give a shout out to the cops. Cause they didn't press that mother. You know, any other time they would have grabbed that dude and probably tried to put him through them marble walls.
this is one time I say they should have.
And Art, I'm not even arguing about this. Why are you kicking a baby carriage? What is so far gone in your life that you are over here taking out whatever hostilities you have on a carrot? Now, I'm gonna say this. I hope there was nothing in that carrot. I hope that baby
Nah, the baby
wasn't
was
in
in
there.
there. I think the baby was in there.
How we say we think. And that's what makes me wonder why they didn't grab him and put him through the floor. Because
Because they was
anybody
can't.
else would have got anybody else if that was real, they would have
No, they saw
fuckers.
there was cameras there. They saw people were recording. They didn't want to give him no type of lawsuit against them.
I'm glad they showed restraint then. If that's what it takes to keep people to act right and get to who they got to, they did a good job.
No. This is what needs to be said. I understand what you're saying, and I agree with what you're saying.
Hey, hold on for a second, Jay.
Yeah.
Nate, do it. You got to do the discipline.
The words and opinions.
Wake up. Come on. Do it.
Come on, Nate, hit us with the disclaimer.
Do the disclaimer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this quick disclaimer: any opinions made by anyone here on the Man Cave, whether it's myself, Unc, Art, Jay, Troy, Leo, Corey, or anybody on this show, is their opinion and their opinion only. As one individual entity, it does not represent the entire Man Cave. Please do not be offended by some of the comments. These are just opinions. But any comments that are made are of that person and that person only, and not of the entire virtual Man Cave group.
Thanks, Nate. All right, go ahead, Jay. Finish that statement because I know you about to get your ass in trouble. Go.
So, I agree with what you said, and I understand what you're saying. Police officers and law enforcement and people who are in a position of power over others need to show restraint when exercising, when doing their duties and doing their due diligence, right?
True that.
Doesn't matter what profession it is, but right now we're talking about police officers because they are in the public eye. They get recorded a lot, and a lot of times they get bad press.
Correct.
And a lot of times, and sometimes, most of the time, I'm not gonna say most of the times. A lot of times it looks really bad.
It's warranted.
It's unwarranted in some situations.
I mean, they don't have to do it, but right, it's warranted for them to be filmed, and that's why people.
Right, it's warranted to be filmed. But sometimes their actions and their aggression is unwarranted.
Correct.
You know,
Correct.
in this situation, however, I would understand if you had to assist the gentleman to the floor because he was resisting in an aggressive manner, and you wanted to detain the subject before he had any other reason to get away and maybe hit the carriage again. So yes, I understand if you would have assisted him and he would have slipped and fell, and by you protecting yourself, you fall on top of him with all your equipment, and maybe your elbow hit him in the back of the neck, and then your partner came to help you, and then your partner came to help you, and then they tripped, and then
reaction that your elbow took as you twisted your shoulder back this way and brought it back very quickly.
Yeah, and then your partner came to help you, and they tripped, and their knee just happened to fall on the side of his ribs. I would understand that. It happens. The courtroom floor is real slippery. They might have just waxed it. You slip, boom, a knee to the rib.
Straight linoleum.
Linoleum, baby, knee to the rib. Boom. My bad, homie. I didn't mean to do that. I slipped. But now we're gonna arrest you.
Listen, I just came out the bathroom. The bathroom floor was wet.
Yeah. My shoes was wet. But now, all jokes aside.
What's wrong with you, man? Like I just
that was foul. That was foul. You don't do that.
I don't.
First of all, I thought that maybe she might have said something, and he was just.
Even if she did, man, the baby ain't got nothing.
The baby don't have nothing to do with it. The baby ain't got another thing.
Yeah.
Now the baby just a baby.
That's why, and I'm wondering if there was a baby, because that was a mom who I don't think. Look, I ain't never seen no mom not go after somebody who messing with their kid. And
Well, the cop
was acting kind of real shy about shit. Maybe because she knew what it was going to lead to or whatever. But
the cops were there. The cops were there. So they got to it. They got to it probably before she reacted. Because remember, she was like, "Yo," she was shocked.
She was right there by the carriage. That's what I'm saying. She was right there by the carriage. I would have thought and then she realized somebody would have came over there and hot karate his ass like most women would have done.
And she might have. Well, the thing is, she would have got arrested, but which would have been justified for her going after him.
Yeah, there you go. I was about to say that you just kicked my son.
I don't know because you know what, Art. Sometimes the light in the courtroom, in the courthouse, is very bright, and the officer might have sneezed. Another officer might have was tying a shoe. Another officer blinked at the same time she hit him. So ain't nobody gonna see nothing. Things be happening, bro. People gotta, like you said, other people gotta go to the bathroom. They gotta do paperwork.
That's right.
The courthouse be busy. She could have got a shot in and nobody saw it.
So you know what? I'm gonna give a shout out to my moms, because I told you my mother was a cop, and at one point in my life I wanted to be a cop, and she told me no because my temper was too bad. She was right, because I would
way right. Yo, bro, I told my brother that I have to join the military. Yep.
I see something like that. I'm nah. In this, whoo boy. I gotta repent, because what I'm thinking right now, you kicking my baby carriage.
Hey, you know what, Jay? Hey, you know what, though, Art? I don't know why you asking for anything other than what you supposed to be doing, because that's what you. If that was your carriage, and you reacted to that, that's what you were supposed to do.
Right. I'm gonna tell you, there's two reasons why you ain't gotta repent, right?
Yeah.
Because remember the fig tree. Remember the fig tree.
Mm-hmm.
And then remember when they had the flea market up in the church?
Yep.
Remember what? You ain't gotta repent, bro.
Well, that was righteous anger.
So what kicking a baby carriage? Who does the good book tell us to protect?
All women and all children, right?
Baby. Exactly.
Protect the babies, right?
Yeah.
That's our job. Protect the babies. It's righteous anger. Protecting the babies. Kid, you don't kick no carriage. I don't care. Baby ain't do nothing wrong. Baby's the breath. Every time you smell a baby breath, you get a little piece of heaven right there. And that's a
pure,
that's innocence.
When I see cats, I got 2 daughters, man. Nate, you got a daughter. Unc, you got a daughter. Jay, you got a daughter. Your daughter's still in the sweet stage.
Yeah, I got the baby.
And so mine are 27 and 16. I miss those stages.
I'm gonna play you inside.
You know what I'm saying? I miss I miss them. I do. I want no more, but at the same time, I still miss them. So I see a little, and even with my son, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, dog, nah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't do that to no baby, bro. Like,
you don't do that at all. You don't do that at all. That ain't the way you're supposed to be doing
I'll
business,
be real with
bro.
you. The babies and the elderly, my senior citizens, leave them alone, man. They leave them alone. Leave them people alone. Leave them age groups alone, bro. Leave my senior citizens.
Most vulnerable, bro. That's what you're dealing with. You're dealing with people who only know how to deal with people who are vulnerable.
Just for context, because I always see, like, because I'm one of them comment readers people.
Yeah.
People like to know where it's from. So I'm just gonna say it was out in Nassau County.
Nassau County, New Jersey?
Long Island area.
Long Island. Wow.
Not too far from Queens.
Was it a child support case?
I don't know about that. I don't know if that part. I couldn't find nothing on that to see if it was about that. But there got to be some backstory. There got to be some backstory for him to be that upset.
Yeah, he looked like he was mad. He looked like there was something else going on with that mess. Yeah,
ain't no reason to be that mad to kick the baby.
Yeah, you absolutely right. But
I mean, you're right. I'm just asking for context. I mean, you're 100% right.
Yeah,
I'm just asking for context.
I mean, I understand what you're asking. I'm just saying,
I'm not trying to justify it. I'm just
nobody.
No.
I know.
Right. I know anybody on this platform will never justify any vile venomous thing like that.
Shit,
you know?
Like that.
Like that's sickening, you know.
I ain't gonna lie to you. When we saw it, I was really looking and hoping that it was just a prank. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping that they was just acting it all out, and then it was gonna be a prank of some sort.
No, that was crazy.
Nah.
But yo, what y'all think of this right here?
A suit, clothes that were clothes that were, I don't know that word. I don't even know how to read.
These are students at Philadelphia's Prep Charter High School.
She wore the
student posting these videos, he goes by What the Vec on TikTok. He's been posting even more videos asking his classmates to now solve math problems recently.
8 times 2? I don't know. Wait, 8 times x equals 64. Does x equal 2?
It ignited a social media fire, fueling conversation online between teachers and parents who collectively agree that many Black kids are graduating high school and they can't read.
When you first saw that video, what was your first reaction?
I was disheartened, but not surprised.
Ariel Grant, she taught 7th and 8th grade in the Philadelphia School District for over 7 years.
I think every parent should be concerned.
She says these achievement gaps were happening way before COVID-19.
Even after COVID was over and we were inside the classroom, a lot of my students were reading on a 2nd or 3rd grade level.
What do you really think was the biggest why?
When they get home, students still need to read and reiterate the certain lessons that they learned in school to retain the information that they learned for that day.
And that is exactly what she says is happening. She couldn't encourage her students nor their parents to read even a chapter in a book at home. But she says parents shouldn't take the complete fall for what's going on inside our schools. Administrators didn't make her job easy either.
Did they discourage you from failing kids?
Oh, I was told in an email that, Miss Grant, you cannot fail any student.
And why? What was the reason?
If we aren't meeting proficient or advanced, a lot of our resources are going to be pooled for the following school year.
That means that extracurriculars that are typically offered in suburban schools were in jeopardy.
Yes, this is sad. But how do we fix it?
That's why we asked Marquise Richards, a former Philly Schools English teacher who now works in higher education, helping first-generation college students get acclimated to the academic rigor of college.
What is the fix? So if parents are able to at least read to their kids at least 10 to 15 minutes a day, if we're able to integrate free-form writing in the beginning to help students kind of gain the muscle of writing again, and then honestly learn how to really engage with text. And so we should be reading a lot more books in the school year versus like these short stories or articles. All this social media post has done and this trend has done is put a mirror up to the rest of America in terms of like really where it's at. It's just annoying that they put Black kids at the face of it, but the reality is that's the majority of America.
Get that in this car for me.
She wore a suit.
So Jay, before you go in, in case anybody couldn't see that on the show, the first thing that they had was they said she wore a silhouette of clothes that were extraordinary but somewhat gauche, and the other one was 8 times what equals 64.
So, yo, Leo, what's good, family?
What's up, Leo?
What up? What up?
I just want to let you know, me and you we got beef, Leo. We got fake beef, okay?
What I do?
You got people thinking I'm a Drake fan. I don't even like you, bro. Let's word up. Like,
you threw that alley-oop turnover. I just
I know I did. I set myself up. There was no way I could defend that. There's no way I could say anything because
It cut me off again.
I don't even like you.
Yeah, can't stand this shit.
That was a good one, son. A troll got to respect the troll when he get got. I couldn't do nothing but laugh. You got me, bro.
That was.
Oh, good.
And it's crazy because he knew I'm not a Drake fan, and he got me. Son, like,
I didn't even know he dropped the album. I don't listen to Drake no way, but I saw a picture. He had the Michael Jackson glove on. I'm like, come on, dog. Like, what are you doing?
Damn, y'all just gonna shit on the kids like that?
But back to the cheering. Back to the cheering. Technology has helped and hurt in so many ways. Because with technology, kids don't have to learn how to sign anything anymore.
Brian, take that.
You know, everything is e-sign. You know, you got Chat GPT to write papers. You know, and it falls on the parent. I'm gonna say it falls on the parents because the teachers only have so much time in the classroom with the kids. You know, like the teacher was saying, parents got to reiterate and reinforce what's learned. You know, shout out to my wife because when my son comes home, she helps him with his homework. She makes him read. We make him read in church, make him read scriptures out loud in church. You see what I'm saying? So you got to reiterate that stuff. You know, I mean, technology, again, it's good, but then it's bad. And I say for myself, even as a Gen Xer, every phone number that was important to me, I didn't need a phone book. I had them all memorized. I think I memorized maybe 3 phone numbers now. That's in my phone. You see what I'm saying? We got to get back to that. We got to get back to that old school, but it's hard now. And I know Leo's like,
ain't no way we going back to that.
And I already know what Leo's thinking, man. Forget all that prehistoric stuff. But nah,
this nigga want to have mad papers and different numbers in his pocket.
You know what you got to? I'm gonna tell you what you got to do.
So
got to merge.
Hold on.
You got to merge what we did with what's going on now. You got to use technology and have these kids use reading apps that'll help them read and stuff like that. You got to have kids, you know, when you're watching TV, you got to throw the caption onto the TV so the kids can talk. You know what I'm saying? They can read what's going on the screen.
Right.
You got to get kids penmanship. You know, you got to get kids books and make them write. You know what I mean? Or at the very least, if they're not writing, just to help them with their penmanship, get them typing games. Teach them how to type so this way they learn how to spell words. So you help with their spelling and stuff like that. Take off that talk to text. You know what I mean? help them, make them spell out the word and stuff like that. You can eliminate those features on the devices to make your kids, to sharpen their skills, but you still be modern. Because back in the day, we had to do that. You know what I mean? Like right now, will it really be necessary for you to teach your son how to address an envelope?
No.
Not at all.
How to
what? How to address an envelope. You know what I mean? Put the main address in the middle, the upper left hand corner goes your address, put the stamp in the right hand corner. Kid ain't gonna need to know that no more. Post office about to be done. Ain't nobody mailing stuff. So they really, teaching them penmanship, yeah, it helps. But now they just pretty much type on everything, yo. You know what I mean?
And then when they do text, stop texting in abbreviations.
If them kids don't know how to read, they not typing shit. Them niggas ain't on no computer either.
No, you
can't read. What the fuck you spelling?
That's the thing, though, Leo. That's what I'm saying. You got to use technology because they are on the devices. They on YouTube, but they not typing nothing. They just talk to text. They just they speak it to Siri. Yo, turn Siri off and make your kid have to type everything. Make
they got the smart search too, though. But see, check this out. Even on YouTube, if they're typing in a search topic, they got the smart search. So you type in one word. You type like you looking for a movie, right? Let's say you type Top Gun. All you got to do is type T-O or Top. You don't have to spell it.
Guess what? It's gonna come up when you put in Top. It's gonna come up with a whole list of things with Top. You're gonna learn how to have to read gun to get the right one. So even with that, you still gonna force them to learn. It may not fix the problem overnight, but at least it's a step in the right direction to help them kids read. Because that was crazy, man. Like Nate, what you think could be done, yo?
I don't know. It's gonna be hard to get something done because when you have everything right there at your fingertips, like just like as far as writing, yeah, the kids don't know because they removed handwriting from school anyway. So most kids are never going to know about what it is to actually sign their name for real. Besides when they do it on the board, you ain't even got to really write it. But they're not going to know about writing capitalized or lowercase, like doing or writing in cursive. They're not going to know about. They're not going to worry about none of that because they won't have to do any of that. And like some of these kids. Most kids could probably, like when I was reading that on top, they could probably say silhouette, but they don't know how it. But when they actually saw how it was spelled, they had no idea that it was that word. They probably used it, and some of them kids probably used that word before, but didn't realize it when they actually saw it. But they only knew how to pronounce it because they heard it from somebody else. So a lot of that too, because a lot of kids will go out there say they can talk regular English. You think this kid is educated until you put a book in front of them, and then you realize all the words they actually say they can't even read them because they don't even know how they're actually spelled.
Yep.
But I think as parents, in some way, you also need to make sure that when you're raising your kids too as well, to make sure they know how just because they know how to as far as speaking proper English and whatever, they need to know how words are spelled and which words is what as well. Because I remember years ago it was an argument, not even an argument, kind of a conversation. I was at work, and a girl was like, she was mad with the teachers because she felt like her kids failed because the teacher didn't do enough during class. And they were like, well, do you follow up with them after school? She's like, nah, I'm working and whatever. I'm tired. Like the teacher's supposed to do all that. I'm like, no, but you're supposed to. You're supposed to re-emphasize that afterwards, to make sure what they actually learned, they actually know what they was actually paying attention to in school or what they were writing down.
People got to realize it's one teacher to 30-something kids or 20-something kids. You know what I mean?
It's like, well, you in the school, so
like it's there's management, it's classroom management, but it's about one teacher to at least 25 kids.
Yeah, nowadays, give you reasonable numbers.
And that's the
back in the day.
Yeah, it was like
when I was in high school, they said my days was too much. I'm like, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you up. Like when I went to high at Boys and Girls, it was one teacher to like 43 students.
Shit. And look, 1 to 25 is still too many.
I agree with that too.
Because if you think about it,
No, you did
All
not.
kids don't learn the same and at the same pace, yo.
Mhm.
Well, so then you throw them slow niggas in special ed.
But
But
how slow do you gotta
that's
be
what I'm
to
saying,
be in
because
special
everybody who
ed?
learns slow ain't necessarily special ed. They just make
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Listen,
everybody
we
everybody
got a
process
curriculum
stuff.
to stick to, nigga. You either get on or get lost, nigga.
I don't even think they call
We
it
can
special ed no
laugh.
more
We can laugh
either.
about it, but that's a hard life to be living. And then the response, the resources for the teachers have dropped too.
Yeah.
Come on, man. There ain't no way that it's all being handled. And again, like Leo just they trying to eliminate the whole thing anyway. It's wrong, but these people don't see that. They don't seem to understand. You guys have all said the right thing. We gotta learn penmanship. We gotta learn how to use these things. We can't stop technology from going in and doing what it does, but it doesn't mean that it should take away from what we should be learning. That this is knowledge. This is a knowledge based thing on learning how to write your name and learning how to write in this thing. And they don't want you to understand that. They don't want you to have these skills no more. And that's scary, bruh. That's
Nah,
real scary.
we can't say that. I don't think it's all that. I
You
think
don't?
at the
How
end of
you
the
gonna do the shit you do if you can't read, Leo? How you gonna do the shit you can't do if you can't write your name? And then you gotta trust that you gotta trust that keyboard in front of you, you hit the right strokes and it'll write the right thing
I
for
mean,
you. How the hell are you supposed to do that?
before even get to all that,
Mm-hmm.
the parent, like, right, your kid don't go to school to what, 5 years old, right? That
That's not
little nigga
before.
should know a whole lot before he even get there.
And
Yeah.
you would think, yeah, and that's another truth. That's
And
another
so,
truth. You would think that the household should be able to provide you the basics to get you started. And
but
that's another thing
that's not
that's
happening.
lacking. Yeah,
That's
that's
not happening.
lacking. That's truly lacking. That's truly lacking. A lot of people want to
So
blame because they ain't got nobody to stay in the house because they both got to work and everything. But
trying to climb that corporate ladder. So let me ask you this,
yeah,
Jake. You in the school system. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Senior year, I had anything above algebra 1, I had an issue with. I'm just not a math dude. It is what it is. But we had resources to where I could stay after school and get that extra tutoring to get the math. I eventually got it. I just got it at a different pace. And no, I'm not special ed, Leo. I got it at a different pace than everybody else.
Nah,
So
but that's what I'm saying.
do they? But what I'm getting ready to say is, do they still have those resources too? Because I know,
Yeah, they still have resources for kids to get services and stuff like that. Tutoring and extra help and to move forward and to help them advance. But I'm just talking about even in general, even the kids who may not quote unquote qualify for special education, anything like that. Just general knowledge. The way
it's not about. I'm just. But wait, before
I
you
know
go.
it was a joke when you said it, Leo.
No, but I'm just saying, like what Arthur said, right? He said because that's the thing too. Like, oh, I'm just not a math. I'm just not a science dude. I'm just because I tell you myself, right? Science. That shit's like another language to me, bro. I ain't understand none of that shit, no matter how. But again, if I cared enough, right? Like Arthur did, he went to after school and got, got extra help, and then he figured the shit out. Most times we don't give a fuck enough to do that.
Yeah.
I know I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, fuck a science, bro. I don't want to learn this
we
shit.
don't
I
apply
don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, even shit all the way up into basically what he said, right? Times, division, multiply, I know all that shit. Once you start telling me A equals B, C plus 25, that's where you lose me.
right?
Could I learn it if I really wanted to? Absolutely. We all can learn whatever the fuck we want. Like, niggas ain't dumb unless you just got learning impairments. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's what I'm saying. You gotta want to give a fuck enough, right? And so then now, if your come up is your peoples don't even give a fuck enough to at least have me know my ABCs before I get to kindergarten, then all you doing is playing catch up.
Yep.
until somebody's like, okay, I gotta give a fuck enough.
Nah,
Because shit is there. That's what I'm saying. Like, of course, with anything you consume it too much is bad. Right. So of course, yeah, if you on social media all day just digging around, YouTube all day, this, that, of course the shit is gonna be a detrimental to your fucking mentals and everything like that. So, but on the flip side, again, it's up to your bro. Can't nothing go down in your household unless
you let it.
I don't know. Because people be thinking, nah, that shit sound good, and I get it, right? Because everybody's household is different. But I start from ain't nothing more important than the crib, bro. Like, what the fuck you doing all this, right? That's all I go back to. What the fuck you doing? Whatever you claim is so important that at the end of the day, your kids is lacking for whatever they lacking for. You working ass backwards, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't got time to invest in my kids because I'm doing this to invest in my kids. That's bullshit, bro.
Bullshit. That's
bullshit,
right. That's right, Leo. That's bullshit.
Because I would rather not have and be there than not be there and have on some real shit, bro. Call that being not driven enough or not having drive or bum nigga logic, whatever, nigga. Home is, you know what I'm saying? Like, them kids is the most important shit, bro. And if you don't give a fuck about that, they not gonna give a fuck even more, bro. Because you could even give a fuck everything, do everything right, and these little niggas still be like, I don't give a fuck.
That's
you
true.
know what I'm saying? So, like, right? I know y'all seen this shit going around in social media all week about the these little niggas that killed that Fulio rapper from Florida.
Nah,
right?
I ain't hear nothing about that.
And they talking about the argument is, do we kill this nigga or is he gonna be a voluntary slave for the rest of his life?
Yeah. I didn't see that in Florida.
Yo, that's crazy, bro.
Oh, in the courtroom, right?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that courtroom
was
joint.
18 when it happened.
Yo,
when they killed
was
the
like,
dude, they 20 now.
We need a lot of able bodies, and the court, we can use that, and put them to work.
Yo, they
did
that say, yo, we need his sweat equity, bro.
Yep. He definitely did. Definitely did.
Who the judge said
we have a lot of people.
The jail warden said that.
The prosecution did. They
no,
were
the
like,
jail warden.
No, the jail warden said that. That was the jail warden.
He said all our the jail population is getting old, so we need these young bodies for sweat equity for the prison system to keep going, bro.
Yeah, to keep going. He did say to keep going. He did.
Or he died.
But see, another part of that was, I think they might have went that route on him too, because they were laughing about the situation when they were first in court. Like, yeah, we killed him. So what?
One of them and the girl. One of the older ones and the girl. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. The whole point is, like, right? These is fucking 18 years old, bro. All of these little niggas was 18 years old when they did what they did, bro. Babies, bro. These is fucking babies. And we out here like, oh, the kids is the future, this and that, but we don't act like it, bro. Because we be ready to discard these little niggas, bro. Like, they really out here fending for themselves when they shouldn't be, because we act like that's what I'm saying. We talk that good talk, bro, but at the end of the day, we're not protecting these babies, bro.
But let's be fair to us adults, or the adults that end up having to turn them away, Leo, because a lot of people have brought these kids into this world already at a disadvantage. You're not being told that this is not the right thing to do, and yet they're being raised in a society that they don't have these kind of features that are built around them, as we call the right kind of family kind of thing. And this is a part of America that's really the most disenfranchised part of it. There is not enough being given to show how important the family unit is. There's so many things that in our society that break us down, that allow for us to get to the point where we are. We don't care about nobody else's because we're trying to take care of our own. And that can't be done enough, because you just said it. You're not there long enough to even apply the right kind of nurturing that these kids need before they go out here in this world to do what they do. You got to go work. You got to go and take care of this before you can go in there and do that. And that is the nature of this society. That's what they got us doing. So you're absolutely right. There is not enough being dug in that to make sure that the family unit is taken care of the way it should be. Educationally, you might as well say that everybody's thinking just like that damn warden was thinking. They only want you for sweat, bro. They only want you to work. You're just a battery to them, bro. They
So
just running you into the ground until they get everything they want out of you, and then they'll discard your ass into a
right?
waste heap somewhere.
So,
You're absolutely
and then
right.
you take so and they right,
Absolutely right.
so and then you take away. That's just the criminal element, right? You
Yeah.
just flip it to the corporate element. Y'all niggas is slaving away while your household is
that's
rotting
what I'm
away.
Right
saying.
away. That's
That's
right.
what I'm saying. You trying to parents not they're trying to climb the corporate ladder, and home is lacking.
What type of terrible?
You know,
Big
because
time.
you working. You
They
know,
want you like that. They
you
want us
working
like
40.
that, bro.
You working 50 hours a week. You come home, you literally too tired. I mean, that's facts. You literally mentally you drained. So no, you don't give your kids that time. So there was a post on IG. I'm gonna find it and send it to the chat, which said send all the YNs to the military, to the war zone. I don't necessarily agree with that, simply because you're throwing them away. Why you not trying to help these YNs? Why you not trying to find out why these YNs is acting up?
I want to know why you want to send them to war. I just
And,
I don't understand that part.
they,
Well,
I don't
now,
even
because the
understand.
logic is,
they
now the
want to
logic
send them
is
to
if they
war.
like violence. If you
They
like,
right.
since these
That's what I'm
YNs
saying.
like violence so much, send
Right.
them out there to
But
a real war.
see, here's the thing. Yes, the YNs are terrorizing their neighborhoods, right? But ain't nobody shooting back at them. You see what I'm saying? It's not real I mean, it's violence, but it's war. And Unc, you can speak to this. Military violence is another freaking level.
Yeah, I mean, you just mad and angry out here in these streets, and you want to try to take it out. That's not war.
No, it's
That's
not
not
war.
war at all. You
It's
know what I'm saying? That
it's
yeah,
not war.
and
And
I think
and
that's the
no,
problem. They people make it sound like what's happening out here in the streets of the cities and the homes is what no.
it's bad. It
That's
is
how you
bad.
created that. You've created that's a lifestyle that you created.
It is
War
definitely
is not a
bad.
lifestyle. Yeah.
And here's the thing. You're not necessarily going to rehab these YNs. All you're going to do is give them some training to actually learn how to shoot properly, use the weapons properly. They're going to go to war, come back with PTSD. They're going to be even worse.
Creating
Honestly,
monsters, bro. Just creating monsters. But that's what they want, bro. You look and then here's what bothers me the most. They want to put, like you said, young brothers out there. And the only thing they are just misguided. They ain't wanting to honestly, none of them want to go out there and go have to face the opportunity of, or I call it an opportunity, but the chance of losing their actual life before they even started. Most of them don't
honestly,
even understand why they're here. You know what I'm saying? And now you, like you said, Art, you want to teach them how to load a gun, go out there and shoot something that they don't even know why they're shooting it, and watch them come back just twisting, just fucked up, and that's crazy.
honestly, I think it's a lot of people who hoping they go over there and they don't come back.
I believe that's that's why they're trying to send them. That's
And
why they just raised that damn drag. When you want to go and enlist, 18. Well, they changed it to 17 to 30, 17 to 42, bro.
Listen,
but I'm
I don't think they should. I think they should. What they talking about sending YNs like the situation we were just talking about, right? Instead of giving a nigga life in prison, like go ahead, nigga, you a permanent motherfucking,
goon.
you know what I'm saying? Just go fight these wars, bro.
But
Yeah, not
use them. Then use
but,
them.
Just
but
put
that
Understand
in
that. Yeah. Use
that's the
them.
ones they talk. That's the ones they talk about. They're not talking about just a regular young kid. They talking about the ones who out here terrorizing neighborhoods. Because you got people out here terrorizing neighborhoods, but they use some of them are using military style guns, terrorizing the neighborhood beings people who ain't got no guns to fight back against as well. You got people out here who just going out to go get something to eat. They out at the mall shopping, and you out here with an AR-15 or some kind of military style gun that you got off the street, shooting up against people who you know ain't got the same artillery to fight back. So why don't we send you over here where they can fight back too? You got people out there who ready to level an entire community with C4 strapped to his chest. So I think that's the people that they're trying to talk about. Like, if you want to go over there, you want to shoot people up so bad, you can shoot all the people you want to over there. Take your ass over there. Don't be terrorizing our neighborhood while we out here trying to hang out at the park and have a good day or whatever. I think that's the one.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I get the logic. I get the logic. But let's say you send them over there, right? Train them. They go out there, they shoot, they survive, they come home. Then what?
No, they permanent soldiers. You life in jail, nigga. No, you a permanent soldier.
Right, you don't get to
that
come back
war
home.
over. Go, we shipping you over here. Go fight.
And then you gonna go stay over there on base X and stay there till the next conflict, right,
That's
Leo?
it. Yeah,
and stay there till the next conflict.
That nigga a permanent
And
combat soldier.
And listen, I don't call it a perfect society or anything like that, but in a society where you done did that, I think that would work. I think that that's not a bad idea. If you already got them in there, go use them for that. And don't and look, you can't leave the base when you in there and you free, right? They ain't gonna never leave. Sounds good to me.
You don't get no honorable discharge.
No honorable discharge. Yeah, it's bad boy for life.
So that nigga gonna run away in Iraq. All right, go ahead, nigga. Good riddance. Good luck.
Because I mean, just saying that, because I understand what Art's saying too. You can't just, some of the marches lost, but it's like, look at these guys out here. Look at the kind of artillery they're using and shooting up not just malls, but elementary schools too. What elementary school armed to the teeth?
They know that. They just don't want like you said, they not looking for somebody to respond to when they start shooting. They just want to hurt. Those are just evil people, bro. Those people are just tainted. Them mugs are tainted. Those are some disease-ridden, virus-stricken folks that don't have nothing to think about other than pain and suffering of others, bro. Those are horrible thinking people. And you're right. I'm not agreeing to any of that. Like you said, Nate, they using wrong things to do the wrong people, and they know it because they don't have nobody to fight back. That's how cowardly these people are.
It is definitely cowardly. Don't get it twisted.
Cowardly, bro.
Cowardly. I mean, don't get it twisted. I'm not necessarily saying don't send them, but it's got to be an end goal. What they're talking about is just sending them over. What's the end goal?
What's the goal? Right.
What's the end goal? You see what I'm saying? Are you really
the end goal is to stop to not send fucking good citizens that could die for this bitch ass country when you could just send these criminal motherfucking gang members that want to just be all right, nigga. You beyond rehabilitation, so go be a fucking crash out soldier, nigga. Go crash out in this war and help your fucking country before they kill your ass. Because we don't
I don't see how they helping at all. I'm look, for me to have 25.
So you would rather send your nephew than a fucking criminal that gotta do life?
Oh no.
That's the end game right there.
No. I'm not saying that. Here's my thing,
So every parent, father, uncle is gonna take that trade.
My baby
every mother, every father, everybody gonna take that trade.
My baby brother's over there now in this BS. So
right.
No,
wouldn't you rather trade him with a life sentence felon?
What's going on? Wait, what's
that'll be the end goal. Imagine 2K gotta go to war. Get the fuck out of here.
Whoa, hold on. What the fuck?
Right? That's what I'm saying. Send the nigga that gotta do life. LL2K not trying to guns.
Yo, LL did real fast. Guns. He said, "Oh, I'm out."
Yeah,
I want part of this conversation.
There you go. That's the end game right there. To preserve, you know what I mean?
Preserve the future. You right, Leo. I couldn't.
Right?
I'm not
Like
a war person. I'm
what
with
type
you,
of shit
Leo.
is that? I'm a fucking. They try to sell you, oh, be a productive citizen and fight for your country. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of
I'm
here.
a productive ass citizen. I'm not putting my life on the line where 90% I'm not coming back. Fuck you. Send this jailbird over there. I'm not going.
I think I actually, like you said, Dio, I wasn't against that. I really wasn't. I agree with you. I think you're absolutely positively right on it. I just don't happen to like war.
So, but
That's my problem. I'm not a war kind of person. I don't think the shit is
Of
right.
course, and that's what I'm saying. So if we gotta fight this white man war, don't send the good productive citizen.
Right.
Send this fucking
Send them. That's right. Yes.
Something.
I agree 100% with that.
You just touched
right.
on something. It's us, man. It's us. Because listen, you got YNs is terrorizing neighborhoods, but you also got young C's is terrorizing their neighborhoods. But they're not trying to send them.
Send little Joey who shot up that school too. You want to shoot up kids, motherfucker? Cause these little Iraq motherfuckers will chop you up. Go ahead, little nigga.
That's why,
Go ahead, little nigga. Go act crazy with that little Iraq boy that got a bomb strapped to his body. Go ahead, nigga.
Right? We just calling our own out. What we need to do is call everybody.
Like we got we'll match Iraq crazy. We got little Timmy over here. That like to shoot
word up.
Like, come on, nigga. We'll
Kyle
go crazy for crazy, nigga.
get all the Kyle Rittenhouses, rack their little asses up, and send them on the ship. That's what you
we go crazy for crazy. We gonna match your crazy.
We gonna match your niggas crazy. We got Chud. We got Chud the Builder over here. Want to talk about don't chimp out? Go chimp out in Iraq, white boy.
Yeah, send him. Send him.
All them over. You damn right.
Are you talking about the dude with the shades
with the
Okay, go ahead.
Send that nigga right to Iraq.
But listen, he ain't gonna pass the PT test. He ain't going.
No, he gotta go. That's it.
Don't give him no options. Don't give him no
felony for attempted murder, nigga. He just caught a felony for attempted murder. You want to do this 5 to 15 or you going to Iraq, nigga?
That's right, Leo. Let's go. Get on up.
You willing to? I mean, so make it equal then. Don't just send the YCs.
All them niggas.
Send them all.
Every crash out for every culture.
Chester, who like to touch little boys, send his ass.
He gone.
That's right.
We putting them on the front of the line.
They go on the front line, and they get
no gun, and they just holding the flag and running to the bush, straight to the bush. All of them.
Listen, Leo, you got to be fair. They can't get a gun, but they get a slingshot and a bag full of rocks
and a flag.
Oh, damn.
And a flag. You get a bag full of rocks.
Just scream real loud while you running before you get shot, nigga.
Better.
They mad
with no helmet.
Yeah, no helmet, no nothing.
Now we gonna give you a football helmet. The old school leather ones. Come on.
He gonna get nothing but the wrestling drawers, you little freak meister.
You gonna get a helmet with a made out of styrofoam.
But what they do have to wear though, their uniform gotta have a target on it. And gotta have a bullseye on it. Right here. That's your uniform.
Send all them niggas. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they go out there first. They front line. Remember in Doomsday when they dropped the boat and the first ones that ran off onto the beach on the Normandy? Yeah, they the first ones to run on. They the first out the gate. You send them first. That's what you do off rip. But yeah, I see we got some collective thoughts on what we should do and how we should handle certain people. But let's look at this next video we got right here, yo.
400 people.
Where is it at? Oh, this is crazy. This goes exactly what we were just talking about.
This one was find an old yearbook for this.
You don't know me. I just said what's up. I said what's up. That's it. I was being polite. Straight up. What type of time you on? Yeah, I'm like that for real. I'm like that for real.
Get granted though. Hey. Freaky Deek Malik.
Bless them motherfuckers, man. Oh, you missed that on the blessing, man. Missed that on the blessing. Trying to look the light tonight. Trying to look the light tonight. Trying to read the light tonight. Right, I'm watching something. Keep it like that, man. Nah, you better leave me alone. Straight up, bro. I ain't bro. I promise you I ain't get more, bro. I promise you I ain't get more. First time. Yeah, this will be the last time. I promise you I ain't more. Facts. I promise you. Oh. Go outside. Grandma, go outside. Get on the ground. Grandma, go outside, man. Bro, what the?
So the dude with the red had the fake gun?
I can't see who had the fake gun.
The guy in the
So-
red had the fake gun.
guy in
That's
the
the guy
red,
that got shot.
So the guy in the red. So what happened was in that
That
video,
cop was being thirsty.
the guy in the black jacket was standing outside the store. The dude in the red walked up. They had a exchange of words, whatever. The guy in the red walked in the store. The guy in the black jacket walked in the store as well. They started keep talking, whatever. The dude in the red pulled out a pistol. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Yeah, I'll kill you tonight. You want to die tonight? Whatever. I'll unalive you. Whatever." I didn't even say that the K word. Unalive you. And then as he was walking out the store, the other guy, who I guess was an officer, pulled out his pistol and just started dumping on him.
Well, I mean,
Off-duty cop. He didn't announce himself, and he just started blasting away.
but
My
Why,
man wasn't
why,
ever
why the
threatened.
dude had his back to him?
And yo, keep going. I didn't even get to
Well-
that part. He walked out. He never addressed the dude, and then all of a sudden he started dumping on him. He just dumped on him.
Yeah.
so the dude in the red pulled out a fake gun.
Right. Then at that point he should have announced himself. I'm an officer. Put your
Oh wait,
weapon
that gun was fake.
Yeah, it was the
Yeah.
fake gun.
Yeah, they said it was
It ended
fake.
up being a fake gun.
And this shooting happened in Gastonia, North Carolina.
That's right outside of Charlotte.
That's up the street, Jay.
That ain't nowhere near me, Unc.
It's like an hour and a half from you, man.
That
Stop
shit
playing.
is zip code away.
That is it's about 2.5 hours away, bro.
That's
They're gonna
Was it
say
before-
that the cop had the right because the dude pulled out or brandished a weapon.
and
But
that's what I was
he
gonna
never
say.
announced himself. He never
But he never,
announced himself.
and he
You
never
don't have-
pointed at that dude.
Right.
he
He
never-
never even
Oh,
pointed
he never
it.
point- okay.
Yeah, I'm with you.
All right,
yeah.
so yeah, okay. All right,
He
so
was basically pump faking. He pulled out a gun like, "We got a problem here. We got a problem here." One of
so
them.
he just saw he just
He
saw
was
the gun.
doing
He
the
didn't-
bad boys thing, right? He did,
Yeah.
he did one of them bad boys. What we doing? What we doing? He ain't do nothing. He left it down. He never even pointed it. As soon as he turned his back and walked out the store,
Oh, he
old
shot him in
boy
the back.
decided he was gonna fire on him.
He shot him in the back.
He shot him. It sounds like 9 times.
Yeah, you shoot a man in the back. That's no.
He never. It's crazy.
And
business.
on top of that, it did look like the dude in the red was walking away. So if you walk, why you
That's
He
what
following?
was
I'm
walking
saying. He was walking
he
away.
was walking away. It was done. That was it.
That's
So-
what I'm saying. Like he was pump faking because at the end of the day, he fucking walked away and fucking with a fake gun. So clearly, how much of a threat? I mean, yeah, it's easy to say after the fact, but the dude walked away.
Yeah, once you walk away, the conflict should be over.
It's not over. Then he has time to do what he's supposed to do. Hey,
Yeah, which is
I'm
call it
Officer
in.
so and so.
Not
Put
even.
your gun down,
You know
yeah.
what?
Put your hands down,
Freeze.
gun down, whatever. Word.
I'll be real with you.
Freeze.
I'll be real with you. I wouldn't even do all of that. if I'm an off-duty officer, I'm off the clock. I'm not getting paid to be a hero right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch him get in his car, get his license plate, and I'm calling somebody who's on duty. Yo, y'all need to stop that car because he just came up in here.
Here's your problem, Jay. Here's your problem.
I'm going home with my kid.
Listen, you're thinking rationally.
I get
okay.
From
I'm
the
not
hours
saying
of-
you're wrong, Jay.
You
You're
allowed to
thinking
carry in
rationally.
North Carolina?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I can,
That's
yeah, I
what
can
you're
open carry.
supposed to do.
You can open carry out here.
So
you can open carry, conceal carry.
Okay. So just out of context, the gun was holstered or the fake gun was holstered?
No, he had it in his hand.
He
had it in his hand. He brandished it, but he pointed it down to the ground. He ain't pointed at nobody.
He never waved
He just had it out.
it pointed down.
So that can be, even if you pull the gun out and you have it still can be viewed as a threat.
Right,
it can,
but
it can. Like Funk is saying, at that point, that's when the officer should have said, "Oh, freeze! I'm such and such.
I'm
put the
an
gun
officer
down, whatever."
of the law.
But he watched.
Turned around and
He watched.
He walked out the store.
Yeah, he watched it. Saw, okay, dude ain't even pull it up or nothing. Turned around, walked out. Then the cop just pulled his shit out and started shooting at
dumping.
But yeah, okay. So, but more importantly, dude walked away and he got shot in the back.
Right.
Look, that's paraphrasing it. The other part is Nate, Art, is that he never announced that he was an off-duty officer. That's the biggest problem. If the dude announces it, then whatever happens at this point, he could say that as an officer of the law working, he saw a threat and he reacted. But he never announced who he was.
Right.
This motherfucker shot him in cold blood.
And and in doing that, right, if that was a real gun and you are licensed to carry, you pull a gun out on me and I don't know you police, nigga, I'm shoot. You know what I mean? I'm shooting first before I get
stand your ground, bruh. Stand your ground. They can actually argue it.
Especially with open carry, like you pull out on me, you don't say you police, nigga. Like we finna get in the shootout.
So there's another lesson to be learned from this too: is don't go walking around brandishing a fake gun.
I mean, I think that's like top 3 rule when you a gun owner anyway.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you don't play that game. That's a deadly game.
They say don't pull it unless you gonna use it.
That's right. Ain't nobody. For old boy in the red, you was in the wrong for doing what you did for trying to pop off.
I will say this: Red was all the way in the wrong, and if he didn't lose his life, he was supposed to catch a felony charge for brandishing the weapon, and there was no reason for it.
Fake or no fake, that's right. Somebody could have had his ass
like
pinned
that.
up.
Even if you are a concealed carry owner or you're a licensed gun holder,
ain't nobody gonna say that he was right.
You can't pull your weapon. You can't pull your weapon out unless you're in fear for your life, unless it's an immediate threat. And dude in the black didn't pose no immediate threat. You had access and ability to get away. You know what I'm saying? Homie wasn't engaging with you. You know what I mean? You were the aggressor, and there was no need for you to pull that out.
And that's probably why the cop got off.
If he got off, we don't even know if he got charged.
The captain said
no charges.
Yeah, the captain said it was
the captain said no charges. No charges.
Nobody and with that kind of videotape right there, I'm surprised. Like I said, you know that guy, and this is the worst part. They know that where he's at, ain't nobody on prosecution or nobody out there that's gonna try to defend that.
It's not even that though. They look at it from the standpoint of we have the luxury of watching a video and sit in the luxury of our comfort and convenience to watch it. Put yourself in real time situation, right? So you see that happen, right? In order to, it's happening. You're gonna think homie's gonna pull his gun and shoot. I'm not saying the cop is right, but in real time,
you're not.
I can see that happening.
Right, like you see it.
I can see that happening in real life, real time. You pull out a gun.
All right.
You pull out a gun. I hear you. I see your body language. I see the way you carrying yourself. You brandished it. The only next thing you're gonna do is shoot.
No, because you have taken an oath to carry a. You carry a bag.
I'm not saying
you carry a gun. And
I'm not saying I
even
condone it,
when
but
you're
I
off
understand.
duty, you're on duty, bruh. I don't listen. Them motherfuckers take a pledge, bruh. They take a
So,
pledge.
okay,
They're supposed to be police 24 hours a
okay,
day,
I
and
get
they're
it.
supposed to think. And they not
But
look, bruh.
So,
We can go along the lines
both
of
of y'all are
saying that
right.
all that
Everybody,
was right.
okay,
We
Unc,
argue this all the time. We
I
but
know.
argue this all
But
the
let me ask
time.
you this. Okay,
you're
just let me ask you
right.
this. Let me ask you this. You're right. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying put yourself in real time situation. A gentleman, wait, listen, a gentleman already has his gun brandished. Your gun is in your holster. Are you gonna say freeze police and you have to pull your gun out? And his gun is already out?
His gun is already drawn. You not that fast.
You ain't no
But
quick
you,
draw
You
McGraw.
don't know that,
if
nigga.
he turned, you
don't know that,
that's the whole situation.
You not that fast.
But he's not. Wait, first of all,
So,
he is
wait a minute,
not.
wait a minute,
He
wait a
has
minute.
not
Hold on.
pointed the gun, so
But
there's no reason for
no,
you to
listen
pull
to
a
what I'm
gun
saying.
out yet.
Talking about freeze.
Did not, okay, let's say, okay, somebody pull out a gun or a fake gun that looks like a real gun in real time. You already heated. He pulls it out. Oh, I'm an off-duty police officer. Who's to say that, okay, I'm an off-duty police officer? He don't know if dude gonna start unloading.
Okay, so okay,
Now hold on.
That dude walked away.
But that's
So
where
that gave you time to say, hold it, freeze. You had time.
I was getting ready to say that. Where the cop messed up, where he still should have been charged, is because dude was walking away.
And that's what I'm getting at. I'm not going anywhere further than this. You had an opportunity to make the situation where it could have been legally okay to pull your shit out and nobody would have to have this argument by only thing you're saying, halt. I am a police officer. Don't move. He had already walked away. You still don't have to shoot him yet. You're giving him the opportunity. Now, that dude, if he turned around and he brandished, cap away, motherfucker, shoot the shit out of that motherfucker.
Shoot the shit out of him.
Listen,
And I ain't blinked. I ain't said nothing out of this because you know I'm right.
I'm not disagreeing with
said.
you.
He didn't even say anything. He let that dude take more than 5 steps out that store, which means that dude had no idea. And he shot that dude in the back. And he's a cop.
I think
is that right? Is that y'all sit there and y'all look at me and y'all tell me, is that okay?
No, it's not okay to shoot him in the back. No.
So what makes it okay as a cop for him to do what he did and walk for free when he knew that he could have done something different? He could have made that dude should not go. He should not be dead. He should not. He could go to jail, but he should not be dead.
We're saying he's wrong for shooting the man in the back. We're saying that.
I understand y'all saying that, but y'all also saying that he ain't guilty for doing something wrong, and that's wrong. That's wrong.
No, I didn't say that. We didn't say that. We didn't say he wasn't wrong. But what we're trying to do is, with your point, as far as dude already got his gun drawn. Oh, you got your gun drawn. I'm reaching to my hip.
No. He did what he did. He couldn't do it. You are right. He could not do it. That's why he didn't do it.
So here goes the rest of the video, the end of it. If I could play it, if I could show it. What is that? Not that one. That one. Damn, where's that? Hold up. Give me a second. Now, y'all keep talking. I got to find it again. Oh, here it is.
I was screaming. I was screaming.
And again, I ain't saying that he should not walk. He shouldn't. He should walk. He did what he had to do. But he had look one. Oh, he ran.
Door outside. Grab my door outside.
If you look at it from
here,
this
you got it.
I ain't bro. I promise you I ain't gonna. I promise you I ain't gonna be the first time. Yeah, this will be the last time.
Gun still in his hand.
Facts. I promise you.
He's scanning.
Oh. Hey, door outside. Grab my door outside.
All right, so now that
Yeah, he ran.
we saw,
Once he reached for his hip, he ran. He took off.
6 hours.
yeah.
And like I said, only thing he had to do was say, "Stop, police."
Listen, he pulled out on the dude he was arguing with, pulled out on, ain't even back up. He kept moving for. So why the fuck with the cop? Like that cop was itching to just shoot that motherfucker.
And
He
even
didn't even
if he
fully
was
let that nigga
wrong,
go out
and
the
even
door
if he
before
was
he
wrong,
started shooting.
what did it look like to y'all? He looked like he was waiting for that dude to do what he did so he could shoot him.
He ain't never used his gun while he on shift. Only time he get to use it is at the gun range at the job, and that's about it.
Itching.
I got action.
Oh yeah, Dad.
Was it
That's
cop
what he
fair
said.
skin?
Like, you want to say something?
Was it a
Happy
fair skin
birthday,
cop?
B.
My dad said happy birthday, dude.
Yeah, happy birthday, yo.
Oh, and people on the show said happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Was it a fair skin cop?
Of course.
Very white tone.
That's why he
You
got
know it was. But yo, yeah, have y'all seen that Netflix Kevin Hart roast, Joe?
I started to watch it, man. I don't know.
But I must say, it's good. They've gotten so big, they now buckle Kevin up in the car seat.
Hold on, 7 minutes.
It's true, he lost his gig hosting the Academy Awards because of some
Yeah.
but you'd be homophobic too if you were eye level with everyone's cock.
Happy birthday, man.
He got into a fist fight on a private plane.
No
Proof that no
problem.
matter how much
Would you
money
mind
black
trying to
people
take-
have, they're still just gonna act like
already.
ninjas.
You still short? I heard
This
you ain't
fight.
even short no more. Huh?
Like Bill Cosby, Hart is a black
Don't worry
comedian
about
from
it,
Philadelphia.
sure.
And like Bill Cosby, women don't know when Kevin is inside of them. You've done good, though, Kevin. The black community is so proud of you. Right now, George Floyd is looking up at us all, laughing so hard that he can't breathe. God bless you, Kevin. God bless this room. And God bless the United States of America. Thank you so much. You know, Kevin, they told me not to mention you.
That shit wasn't even funny.
It wasn't.
At all.
If it was funny, then I guess you know what I mean. I don't think should be off. A lot of things should be off limit, but comedy, you know what I mean. You get that grace.
Oh, the one that just happened with Tom Brady.
It wasn't funny at all.
But yeah, that shit wasn't funny.
Yeah, that went up there along the lines of when Jeff Ross made that comment about Paul Walker after he had just passed away from the car crash. When he was like, "Move, bitch, get out the way," and he said that's what Paul Walker should have told the tree.
Oh wait, that's funny though. Oh wait, he said that shit. He said that shit at the awards right after he died.
No, it was the Justin Bieber roast, but I think that got pulled because Ludacris was there. He was one of the roasters, and he took offense to it, because he did all these movies with him.
They was fans. Yeah.
Oh, Paul Walker. Okay, I know what you're talking. Okay, I forgot about that. Yeah. That's what he said. That's what he should have said to the tree.
Yo, we ain't gonna be telling everybody that joke tomorrow, yo.
That was funny. Though.
That's so funny. Now, hey, yo, but hey.
I mean, that's what a roast is.
That roast
saying
wasn't
wild
for
shit.
anyway.
It's the whole point of a roast. You're gonna say wild shit. What they expect?
Yeah, so there was a lot of comedians that took like Cheryl Underwood, because a lot of people were saying about the guy who made the joke about Cheryl Underwood's husband who had committed suicide 3 years into their marriage. So they were like, some people felt it was over, but Cheryl was like, that's what a roast is, like she defended it.
Yeah, she gave them, and she was like, yo, the comedian, I gave him the green light to say it because he did ask me, is it okay, if I say that? And she was like, yeah, go ahead. I really don't care.
Yeah, but certain things, man, like, no.
So what he said, and just for context, what he said was, Shane Gillis has said this. He said, her husband committed suicide 3 years into the marriage. I've been sitting next to her for 2 hours, and I have to ask, how did that last? It was something about, he said the question of the day was, oh, never mind, I can't find it right now. But it was something about saying, they say black don't crack, but I guess when you was married to Cheryl, some shit like that, proved different. It was some shit like that he said.
Mhm.
I'm gonna try to find the actual quote.
So I don't have a problem with, you know, jokes as far as dark skin, light skin when it's coming from us. When it's outside of us, I have a problem with that because they went in on Cheryl, like all the white people went in on Cheryl and her, you know, how dark she is. I have a problem when it's coming from outside of us. If it's within us, I don't have a problem with it.
But is that hypocrisy when we as black people do that about white people in other cultures?
It is, but it is what it is. I mean,
that's not fair though, Art. That's not fair to say, oh, it is what it is. So
But
we're
I'm-
allowed to do it, but we don't want nobody to do it to us. That's not fair.
so the reason it's personal why I have an issue with it. I remember I lived in Rochester for 2 years.
Right.
So that's why I have a problem with it because you know things I went through in childhood. I get it; it's a roast, but at the same time, but more importantly, the you know her husband committing suicide, that's off limits. Even if she
Like-
did give him the green light.
And you know what it is, Nate? I kind of understand what Art is saying when he says he doesn't mind it coming from us and not from them. When it comes from us, you know we just joking, we clowning, right? Sometimes if it comes from other people, it may really be how they feel and how they see us. So it's not they're not joking, they speaking their truth in a disrespectful way and masking it as a joke.
Yeah, I got
You
that
know?
part.
Because let's just say I make fun of Art, like he said, growing up, the dark skin versus light skin jokes. You know, I got somebody in my family just as dark as Art or just as light, you know what I'm saying? And somebody got somebody in their family just as caramel complexion as me. So if we making these jokes, we just laugh and we joking because we know we got somebody in our family member that look just like you. You know what I mean? Whereas somebody from another ethnicity or another group, they don't have nobody that look in their family look like them. So they joke might be a little bit more personal. You know what I'm saying?
So let me
more disrespectful.
I found the quote. So this is what he said. Cheryl's husband killed himself. Apparently, black does crack if it's married to Cheryl and it jumps off a fucking roof. He said, I do it for the balcony. I do it for the upper decks. Fuck all these people down here. So that's what he said. Now, I got everything that y'all saying here because it can feel like you're really expressing your racial hatred. But, and I'm just saying on the other side, doesn't that also apply to us when we're talking about Asians, Latinos, and all other cultures that ain't black? Because we can't act like it ain't black people out there that don't hate other cultures either, and have a certain feeling about certain cultures. We ain't the only oppressed people out there either.
Right.
I mean, our history is out there, but let's not act like the Holocaust didn't exist. There was a lot of Hispanics that was stuff too. All I'm just saying is we can't make all the racial jokes calling people ling ling and all that stuff, or being like, even the Cameron response. If a white person would have said Sharkeisha, we'd have been up in arms. We want them fired and everything, but we can go around calling people Karens. That's all I'm saying. Of course, I'm all pro-black, but I'm just saying as well, you got to call it both ways too. You can't go around calling somebody mingling or ching ching child or whatever and think that that's okay. That's not cool. Or calling every Hispanic Jose.
So
or being like,
what I will say, I think. So let's put it in proper, bring it back to the proper context. Shane had permission to tell that joke. You know what I'm saying? Like it was cool. She was okay with it. The person he was making fun of was okay with it. I don't think when that comedian used George Floyd's name, his family was okay with it.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't think
and
so
how it was
either.
expressed. So one was funny, tasteful, and done in the correct format. Another one was distasteful, disheartening, and disrespectful, making fun of a man who was murdered, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
We can't even say man who, who didn't who laughed at
Kevin Hart.
Yeah, so I think two different avenues, and I agree with you. We can't get mad when somebody makes fun of us versus, and then we go around making fun of other people. Nah, you just gotta, in my opinion, you just better have good jokes, bro. Thick skin and good jokes. That's it, and keep it moving. You know, and it just sucks that certain people use comedy as a mask to express their racial, their prejudice and their racism. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I don't. Okay, so let me go. Let me say this though. You remember Comic View, right?
Yeah, who doesn't?
Yeah.
Remember that the white comic, Honest John?
Yeah, no, oh man.
Now he made a joke, and it was funny. It was about black people, but it was funny because it was kind of true. You know what I'm saying? He said, black people, y'all look good on cops. And everybody was booing him. He said, no, 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 no. Let me give you context. He said, look, white, black person, get arrested by the cops. Did you hit him? Yeah, I hit him. Boom, hit him again. In front of the cops. He said, white people, we on cops, we look like trash. Because we in the trailer park, we barefoot and we drunk. That was funny. Both sides was funny because it was true. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just
it's all in context.
It's all in context, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, and you're right. Maybe, obviously, Cheryl knows dude, and she don't feel like he's on the the arts on the racist side. So she did prove the joke. However, I'm just saying for me personally, I don't, stick to the jokes that are somewhat true versus the skin tone jokes. You see what I'm saying?
No, I get it. No, I get what you're saying, Art. And for you, if you were dealing with a roast, you would tell people, "Hey, y'all, this is what's off topic. Let's not talk about that. Don't mention that. Everything else, free game." I get it. You know what I mean? And it makes perfect sense. We all got something, I'm pretty sure, about. We be like, hey, just don't talk about it. Me personally, talk about anybody and everybody you want but my kids. You talk about anybody but my kids. I don't care about nothing else. Go ahead. Everybody else can get it but them. Really wouldn't bother me. What would be off the table for you if you had to go through a roast and somebody asks, they ask you like, hey, what is one topic that you just want us to leave alone?
I mean, in a roast, they're gonna come with a whole plethora of things. If I don't never bring up or talk about anybody's kids, it'll be the kids. Sorry, but your mama's gonna be a part of your jokes anyway.
Yeah,
So
I'll
your
talk about my
mom,
mom. Just don't talk about my kids.
Yeah, I think the kids are probably the only.
Damn, so you can talk about mama, but don't talk about the kids.
Don't talk about her either. Don't talk about her
We
either.
gonna call because we talk about mamas anyway. We gonna call. We talk.
We was 8 years old talking about mamas. We was 5 years old
So I
disrespecting people's mamas.
That don't really go past me like hard.
Listen, you tell me mama joke, I'll go back to my childhood like, man, those are the good days. We had jokes forever.
I think more along the lines of just don't disrespect the kids and just don't disrespect somebody who's not deserving of being disrespected. I don't like disrespecting the dead. You know what I'm saying? And if the roast is about me, I get it. I this is the part that I really like with y'all kind of mixed it all in. You can't talk about everybody unless you can talk about everybody. But just don't talk about people that you ain't supposed to. If that person is in the audience and I'm sitting there and I'm part of that audience, you can talk about me. George Floyd's not there to defend himself. I don't think that you should talk about dead people. I don't like when you talk about that shit is kind of off the table. So just don't disrespect who don't need to, and just don't talk about my kid. Other than that, bro, if you got to know if you can't laugh at yourself, you shouldn't laugh at anybody else. And that's what's going on. That's all it is. It's just supposed to be funny. It might sound a little rough and it's a little caustic, but I mean, again, nobody is trying to be, death with it. And the only problem with that
cool
Tony Hinchcliffe dude is that he's just an idiot. He's not funny. I don't think that you could find a lot of. They call him a conservative comedian, but I don't know what's funny about conservatives or comedians that say they're conservative. They don't have a funny bone in their body. That shit is
Nah,
just
What that
not.
mean? What that mean? A conservative comedian?
Republican.
Meaning that they take on the views of these Republican conservatives, where they kind of just whitewash everything that they talk about as far as anything that they bring up as a topic of comedy, and they
And
don't have anything that they could put it against. They really start brandishing a monochromatic way of trying to call it. Everything is about color, and it's always about black and white. It's very conservative. And that's part of that's what I'm talking about. There's no, if you listen to most good comedians, like Nate was saying earlier, can talk about any color, can talk about any kind of race, can talk about any ethnicity, and you can laugh about it because you understand where it's coming from. But the way that these, and I say it again, conservative comedians come off, they keep things monochromatic. Everything is black and white, and they don't tend to give you a sense of humor, in the sense of them just trying to criticize when they try to make the joke. They're not trying to be funny, they're being critical. And that's why it comes off the way it does. And it's not funny. That's why I call it conservative, because there's no, if you think about conservatives, what are they? Deadpan, straight up flat. There's nothing about them that has anything that has to do with humor. That's why I call it that. That's why I say it. That's on
I
that. There's no, and they
I can't tell the
and
difference
again
between none of them.
they truly tend to
Conservative,
stand
Republican, or
on the side
Democrat.
of the Republicans. They're dry. They're very dry. They're curt, and they're very, they don't have humor in their bones. They don't mean to say things in a funny way. They mean to say things in a hurtful way, and
that's what I was
that's
gonna
where
say.
it all comes off at.
They're very dry, and
Mhm.
again, it comes off. It comes off racist, actually.
I say monochromatic, so that it's easy to say that there's no, yeah.
It come
If you don't want to make it, yeah, I don't want to say that. Yeah, you're right, Art. I'm not arguing with you. Yeah, you're right.
it
You're
comes
right.
off racist, and they don't even realize it.
Right. There's some that have some good cracks. I'm not gonna lie. A good comic is a good comic, but when you notice that that's what they all can come with, and they don't bring anything, you notice none of the shit they say is funny. It's not funny at all.
Now,
Hinchcliffe, Hinchcliffe is not known for being a funny comedian. He just likes to say shit that kind of just makes you go, "Ooh, what the fuck? Why would you say that?"
now I'm gonna tell you a white comic that is funny. It's Jeff Foxworthy.
Yeah.
He's
But
funny.
and you think about what his comedy is. His comedy is not conservative. His comedy is redneck, and it's down in the guts of being a redneck. Now, some people, like I said, you got to learn how to laugh at yourself in order for you to see how funny things are.
This MAGA
They
coming.
laugh at themselves. They understand that shit is, we do don't talk around there like that. That's how we be acting. Jeff Foxworthy is one of them. He said, you got to be a redneck if you know that the back of your truck, you see MACK, and they all looking like that's the greatest car ever to run it. Whatever the shit falls under as being a redneck, he can make it funny, and you can laugh at it because
But
you
you notice,
understand where it's
but
coming
you
from.
notice that's really he doesn't touch outside of what he knows.
Again, like you said, he can laugh at himself.
And I
If
mean
you
that's
look at that dude, Hinchcliffe,
a
when
good
he was
point. You
making
you
his
do have to
joke,
be
you
able to
think
laugh
that
at
dude can
yourself.
laugh at himself?
Who? Hinchcliffe?
Hinchcliffe, you think he can laugh at himself? You think he laughed at his own joke?
I don't even know who this dude is. I didn't even know who he was until this roast.
That's what I'm
So I don't
saying.
know.
Yeah, and if you don't know who he is off the top, and if there anybody out there don't know, that's the dude that went when they had the Republican rally prior to the vote in 2024, and they were in New York, and he was the one who he did a George Floyd joke, and then he did another joke about Kamala Harris. And it just came off as a flat, ugly, you were talking about a black woman joke, and it didn't work. And everybody was asking, why did you have him on the stage in the first? Oh, and he said something about Puerto Rico. That was the dude that said that was the
Oh
dude
yeah,
that talked
I
about
remember
the
him.
Puerto Rico. He made the Puerto Rico joke.
I remember that guy. I don't remember what the joke was, but I remember that.
Yeah,
dude.
but he made the Puerto Rico joke. Yeah, everybody was like, why would you say that? It's dry conservative humor. They can't make a joke about shit. They don't know how to meet. They don't know how to be. Funny is not in their bones, bro. You know that shit. Funny is not in their bones.
Listen, I can't tell the difference between a Democrat, a Republican, or a conservative. They all the same.
No, they're not. They're not.
No,
But
sometimes they are.
And yeah, right.
Same.
And sometimes they are, without a doubt. They're different, but sometimes, no, they're not. Especially the ones in politics, very heavy. That's right.
They end game is all the same, bro.
Get
But
rich
yo, to lighten up
keep
the mood.
everybody else hanging.
Yep.
Get
So let me
rich
ask y'all this, just to lighten up the mood, because it's been kind of a little serious, a little heavy, you know what I'm saying, topics we've been talking about, you know. Even though we make joke and make light of everything. But what y'all think of this right here, though? Are y'all competitive against y'all kids like this?
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Get the
Come on, DJ.
Oh!
Damn,
You got him.
Four. Oh! 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 God! Oh!
God.
Oh! Hey, I don't know. Oh! Oh! Oh!
first of all, I can't move like that no more. So no.
All right. We already know. You said you popped your hamstring just waking up there.
But no, that's I like that. I do like that. But I'll say this: the moms embarrass the kids. When the moms do it, the moms always embarrass the kids. Look like the kids embarrass the fathers on this one. So
I think the kids take it easy on the moms.
It was I like seeing stuff like that. I mean, that's cool. That's fun. It's about camaraderie, you know, building that bond with your parents. I'm all for that, honestly. I don't have no problem with
confidence
that.
it shows and support them, yeah.
But I will say this: I tried to dunk on my father when I was 14. He put me on the floor. So,
I mean, you was ODing, bro.
What you say?
Dunk on your OG. I said you
What
was
you say?
ODing, man. You was ODing, trying to dunk on your OG.
He's like,
of course,
yeah,
Pop was
okay.
gonna take you out. But y'all, you know what I'm saying? I think that's a wonderful way to end the show right there. We've been on here for an hour and 37 minutes. You know what I mean? Rocking and rolling, grooving and moving. You know what I mean? And it's already 1:35 in the morning. I know Unc ready to go to sleep. He's struggling. If he not, I know I am.
It's Friday night. I got things to do.
He said, I got gummies to take down.
I got gummies.
Wait a minute, no, he got a second bag. He already took the first bag.
Hey, look at here, man. Don't be telling everybody my secrets and shit, man.
Got the 100 pack. 100 pieces, 100 milligrams.
Hey, they got them on sale, Leo. You can get them. Every time I play a game on my goddamn phone, there's somebody sending me an app to go buy some more. And I be buying them.
Got the 100.
They on sale, y'all. Get them while they hot.
Yo, oh man. But
gummies like M&M's.
Word, plop, 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 y'all.
You were like,
yo, that dude tolerance is ridiculous now.
Yo, yeah, actually it is.
Yeah. But yo, before we get up out of here, man, you know how I always do, man. Listen, everybody who heard the sounds of our voice tonight, man, please do us a favor, yo. like, comment, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. You know what I'm saying? So you can say, so you know what's up and what we got going on. Because upcoming next on Monday, you know, we do D Rigger Show, aka Moments with Unc, yo. You know what I mean? You got to tap in and tune in with that. Every Thursday, we do the weekly MLB rundown with Nate the Great. He's gonna keep you in tune with everything that we got going on. And you know how we close out the show. Yo, what you got for the people?
First off, I want to give a shout out to everybody that showed up and put their comments in the chats. Thank y'all very much. Hey, always, like I just said earlier, y'all, the word's gonna be this. Don't say no jokes or don't talk. Hey, hi, how y'all doing? You know, just remember, don't talk about nobody and don't make and laugh at nobody unless you can laugh at yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't go out there and bully and pick on folks if you can't accept somebody picking on you.
All right. Yo, Nate, what you got for the people?
A few small shout outs. One, actually, I don't know him, but you know, to former NBA player J.R. Smith, who graduated from North Carolina A&T State earlier this month, still achieving his degree years later. So shout out to him. Shout out to him for that. You know, it's never too late, y'all. And just a happy birthday to my old friend Gracel, you know, gone but never forgotten, and condolences to my peoples out in Brooklyn, the Floyd family on the passing of Miss Diane from around my neighborhood. A sweet lady who's always nice to everyone. Just rest in peace to her, and that's it.
All right. Listen, I'm tired, so I'm just gonna keep it simple. Be cool how you be cool, man, and flow like water. And you said that was Miss Diane, right, Nate?
Yeah.
All right, shout out and condolences to the family of Miss Diane. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all get through this time and passing, and y'all get some good vibes, healing blessings and stuff like that. Because losing a loved one is real. So peace and love, yo. Yo, Art, what you got for the people, yo?
So R.I.P. to Jason Collins.
Right,
he's another NBA player that passed away. Played for the Mavericks. I forgot his name.
No, not the Mavericks. The Grizzlies. Brandon Clark.
Oh, Brandon Clark. Yeah. R.I.P. to Brandon Clark. Prayers for his family. You know, praying for the peace that surpasses all understanding, strength and wisdom. Shout out to the troops, praying that they come home safely, that this nonsense ends. And always keep God first. Everything else will follow.
All right. Yo, Leo, kid, bring us home, man. Close out the show, Brody.
Oh, man. Today was just a bombardment of Drake stands forcing us to fucking like this album that are making.
We can't close out the show yet. I gotta hear this. Go, Leo. Do 5 minutes of this. Tell me what you thought, bro. Let me hear this.
I didn't even go. Yeah, because I don't listen to Drake. But go ahead.
Oh man, that Iceman album. He made that for niggas who like to sit down and pee. That's the best way I could describe that shit. And every nigga, and if you tell a nigga you don't like that album, he gets in this emotional, he gets in a Drake estate. Just emotions and it's crazy. I felt like painting my nails after listening.
Good at all, right?
I felt like painting my nails after listening to that shit.
Oh my god, yo, my son, LL Cool J, LL2K is over here yelling at his boys, telling them to say, yo, he said that it was worse than an old moldy patch of Pepperidge Farm bread. That's how bad it was.
Hold on,
so
I
Leo,
got it. I'm gonna do something.
You mean to tell me that you listened to the album, Leo?
I did listen to that shit. I fucks with Drake, but not this therapy session.
It ain't there, is it, huh, Leo? He done, huh? He done, huh?
Ice. That nigga was sounding like he. Oh man, you know what?
Yo. Are you gonna get the show canceled playing that, yo? You gonna get us muted? Nah, for real. It's gonna be copyright infringement.
Hey, you can play
nah,
three
this
measures
gonna
and
be
not get
copyright
and
infringement.
you can play three measures and you don't have to get and there's no copyright.
Nah, that was too many.
That's-
That was one too many. Yeah, we don't want to
Yeah,
hear that. Nobody wanted to hear that. Nah, all jokes aside though, man, we definitely appreciate everybody who tapped in and tuned in, man. We're gonna see y'all next week, do what we do, but we up out of here, family. Later, yo.